Mm-hmm. Hey, Bailey. Hey, Bill. Bailey.
Yeah.
Can you hand me that pillow that is in my room on that bench?
On the bench?
Yeah, the long pillow that's in my room on the bench.
Okay.
Thank you. Hey, Shook. Welcome back to the Healing Circle. About to get started. I gotta open up Facebook because sometimes I can't see comments from Facebook. I gotta open it up. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Are you making a video?
Yeah, I'm making a video. Okay.
If I get in the bathroom.
You're fine. You can just close your door. Like when you're talking to your friends, because you guys are like going off on Roblox. All right.
Sorry, it's just that sometimes my friends be yelling. So, and it's like really hard to talk to them because they're talking so loud.
I know, and
Talking over each other.
then you're talking so loud, and then it's just like a whole lot of talking so loud. So I get it.
They be talking over each other.
Yeah.
Especially the friends that are younger than me.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm live right now. I'm doing a video. So we'll talk about that later. All right. Uh-oh, wrong one. Hey, Shug. All right. Where am I? Everything is going wrong today. Oh, there it is. All right, we're going to do our weekend messages. If you guys notice, I have a message at the bottom of the screen. It says rest peacefully, Dominique. I lost a childhood friend unexpectedly this week, and that's just my way of, showing my respect to her. All right, so I'm probably wondering like, what's that? That's what that is. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go from Aries down to Pisces, and I'm going to look at the energy you can expect next. Yeah, energy you can expect next. It must have just went live. Energy you can expect next. All right, I'm going to use the moonology because we just had like a full moon. Was it full moon in Scorpio? Okay, and so moonology and full moons, And then I'll also like clarify with different oracles, but what energy you can expect next. All right. Now, if the reading does not resonate, don't try to make it. Very important. Very, very, very important. All right. I'm going to go from Aries down to Pisces. That's my sage going. I got to get my mind right. Okay. All right. Holy Spirit enters in heaven. Cleansing the energies of my decks. And of my heart, and of my space, and of my mind, and of my energy. I'm going to start with Aries. I said that already. Hey, baby. How are you? Going to the weekend, boo. Let's see. For Aries, what can Aries expect next? What can Aries expect next, Spirit? For Aries. Okay, focus in. Hey, Bobby. Aries, what can Aries expect next? Next. All right. Aries, prosperity lies ahead. Wow. This is good, right? Prosperity, money. Okay. It's new moon in Taurus. So new moon is about new energy, new things happening, fresh start, right? Let's get the message. Okay. So new moons occur after full moons, right? So let's see, why is this the message for you? It says this card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. The card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself, and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy. So now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of sexier times. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. Okay. Oh, what happened? Oh, I don't know. So let's see what's going on. Hey, Bobby. All right, I said it already. Sorry, I repeat myself. Okay, here we go. Let's see, why is prosperity lies ahead here? It's about maybe a financial matter, maybe about to come in with some money, or opportunities coming in. Spirit's like, don't doubt yourself. Okay. There's an opportunity to plan or a time to plan. Okay. Understanding your worth. Okay. Let's see. Why is this message here for Aries? Clarify this message for Aries. Outcome. It says results, conclusion, ending. You will get a resolution. Okay. And it's because of feminine, stuck, healing. Okay. So the feminine, your divine feminine, you seeking her twin or soulmate. So the feminine might be feeling stuck. Okay. Might be feeling blocked in whatever way. Or maybe a feminine is blocking, but with healing right behind that, it's an opportunity for recovery. Okay. So you will get a resolution from whatever you're feeling blocked in. Right. Let's clarify deeper. Right? You want to know what's happening next? This is what Spirit's saying. Okay. Change is happening for you next. All right. For Aries, Spirit. Why is prosperity lies ahead here for Aries? All right. Here. Prosperity lies ahead. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Feminine. Queen of Pentacles. You get some money. This is about stability. Ooh, look at that one on the screen. It's 111 views. One like. Y'all need to hit the like button. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Pentacles with the 9 of Swords. All right. Your finances have been stressing you out. Okay. Maybe you felt rather stuck. 8 of Swords, maybe in a toxic habit or a toxic situation or a toxic life cycle. Right. Okay. Well, your finances is going to be improved. Okay. You will get a resolution. Right. Why is prosperity lies ahead here for Aries? Okay. The 5 of Pentacles in a trade. The 5 of Pentacles is feeling a lack. Okay, maybe you feel like you have a financial lack in a way, where with the trade energy and the Ace of Pentacles, maybe you are getting an opportunity to move towards a solid opportunity, a solid new beginning. It's something that you really want with the star energy. Okay. Yeah, you might be feeling a lack now, but you're moving towards a very solid opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, trade and the Ace of Pentacles, and it could be like you moving. Maybe you're moving from the area. Maybe you're changing locations altogether. Okay. Why is prosperity lies ahead here for Aries? Ooh. The Page of Swords. Ooh, the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. You know, Page of Swords energy is I know. Okay. You know that you have to maybe let something go. 8 of Cups, leave something behind in order for you to be financially stable with the 9 of Pentacles, in order for you to get to the financial state that you want to be. Okay. With the 5 of Wands energy, that because that's the conflict, that's the interference with your stability. You feel like your financial stability, okay, is being impacted by something that you may feel stuck or tied to in a way. Okay. And this is about you knowing that's something you have to let go in order for you to have your independence, in order for you to feel like, you're good, right? That's the conflict. Okay. And with the King of Cups energy and the Ace of Cups, it's like, it doesn't change how you, and if this is a person, it doesn't change how you feel about that person. Okay. The love is still there, but you feel like you deserve maybe something new. Okay? Yeah, you feel like you deserve something new. Yeah. You might be like starting to like think about all the possibilities, especially because whatever information you're getting with the Page of Swords energy, this can be like a letter, this can be news, whatever the case may be. This is something you kind of like dreamed of or wanted, badly or wanted before. Okay. Prosperity lies ahead. Anything else for Aries? Eight of Wands and Eight of Swords. Okay, so this is communication. So you could be talking to someone, right? Or you can just start like making plans. The Eight of Wands energy is about passion, going towards your passion, but it's the energy of action. So you may be doing things, Eight of Wands energy, to get that moving, to get things moving. But it's also maybe having a conversation, because with the Eight of Swords energy and the Devil, you feel like you're stuck in a toxic cycle, whether it's like doing the same thing over and over again. Maybe you're stuck in a toxic dynamic with somebody. Maybe it's stuck in a toxic mindset, or stuck in a, I'm never gonna get out of this job unless I, go and explore something different. It's like you feel like it has to be done in order to like get things moving into the direction that you want. It's like, in order for me to have my financial stability, I gotta leave something behind. Eight of Cups. Okay, I'm feeling like the Five of Pentacles, and I want to feel like the Nine of Pentacles. So I know I got an eight of Wands. Communicate. I gotta get things moving. Okay, so like Spirit said, it's a time to plan. It's a time to organize things, because with the Page of Swords energy, you might be getting some information, communication. So that's what you can expect next, Aries. Moving on to Taurus. Okay, good. I was like, did I put the banner up? I'm glad I did. All right, moving to Taurus. All right. You're very welcome, Bobby. I hope that helped. All right, let's see. Moving to Taurus. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. It's Taurus season. What's today? 15. Yeah, it's still Taurus season. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. What can Taurus expect next? What can Taurus expect next? Happy birthday, Taurus. Let's see. Positive energy. What can you expect next? Communication is key. New moon in Gemini energy. Okay, so again, new moon energy. So this is after a period of like closing out a cycle. New moons is about like new cycles, new things. Okay. Where's the book? Oh, yeah. Okay. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Let me put myself on location. It says, a successful relationship usually comes down to one thing: communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming, a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. Okay, so let's see why. All right, for Taurus Spirit, I have two decks here, two oracle decks here. So I'm going to use both of them because it's your birthday. All right, everyone's not going to get that because your birthday. I'm going to use both. For Taurus Spirit, what can Taurus expect next? Romance. Okay. Revel, flow, savor, entice. Open yourself to romance. Okay. You can expect romance because on the bottom of the deck, solitude. Retreat, introspection, silence. Go deep within yourself and you see the card pause kind of slipping out right there, okay, you maybe can expect romance, maybe because you are kind of keeping to yourself right now, maybe because you're kind of taking a pause, taking a step back. Let's see. It is your birthday. Let's see. For Taurus spirit, what can Taurus expect? Right. What can Taurus expect next? Change or sidetrack? But I saw change. Okay, it says sidetrack. Sidetrack. Delays, distractions, change. Right? See? Mm-hmm. And it's because of confessions, unexpected message, unveiling justification. Okay. So there's a change because of a confession. Right? Okay. Let's see. Why is this what Taurus can expect next, Spirit? Please clarify this message. The card just said it's a need to communicate. So maybe this change is happening because of communication. Let me turn over the bottom of the deck so I can see. Okay. Maybe you've been in solitude. Maybe you haven't been saying much of nothing. Okay. But there's a change because of a confession, an unexpected message, an unveiling of something, or a justification. Okay. Why is communication is key here? The King of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Maybe you've been to yourself with the Seven of Swords energy, just like figure things out. The Seven of Swords energy is not only about, lying, stealing, and cheating, but it's also an energy of strategy. So this can be you like trying to figure things out, like trying to, get your ducks in a row. Kind of maybe stand to yourself so that you could. Okay. Why is communication is key here for what Taurus can expect next? Okay. Yeah. The Eight of Wands energy and judgment. So this is communication about a decision or a judgment. Okay. Yeah. But the Five of Wands energy and the Two of Cups. Maybe there's been drama or conflict in your connection. Okay. In a partnership. Okay. And you're like maybe taking control of that with the Emperor energy. This is Aries energy, Wheel of Fortune. All right. You're also part of Wheel of Fortune. But this is the energy of like stepping up to create change. Okay. You may be like initiating more romance. Okay. Maybe like changing how you're going about things. It's just like communicating, like confessing maybe what you've been doing or thinking in the background. Why is communication is key here for Taurus? The Death energy and the Queen of Pentacles. You could be ending something that you feel like has been causing you a block. And this could be someone that you are married to. This can be someone that you are committed to, okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles is here. Yeah, and it's kind of like you're not budging. Seven of Wands energy is like, like standing your ground on it, okay? It's like you're communicating that you're done with something. Okay. Why is communication is key here? Now, the Death energy can be like a transformation. Maybe you're done acting a certain way, or you're done with a certain way. It can be anything, but I'm gonna clarify. The Empress energy, the King of Cups, Temperance. Yeah, keep going. Why is communication is key here for Taurus? Yeah, the Death energy can be more of a transformation, because with the Empress energy here, it's like progression. It's like, wanting to do things differently. You can be like, okay, communicating that you're done doing things one way so that you can progress and do things another way. Where did the card go? The Nine of Swords was on the bottom. I feel like this, whatever this communication is really stressful for you. Yeah, the Queen of Coins. It's like you may be like afraid to talk to this person. Okay, with the Six of Cups on the bottom. Okay, maybe because you have children with them. Maybe because of the history you guys have. Queen of Cups is right behind that. It's like the love is definitely there. All right. Clarified communication is key. The Six of Coins, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Okay. All righty. All right. Okay. So you are either communicating with your partner or communicating to someone that you want them as your partner. Okay. You're telling them that you want to give to the situation. You want equal give and take, maybe. That you're done, maybe like being arrogant. Okay. Or you're done like being prideful. Okay. This is someone you see as a match or a pair, or not pair, or someone you can see as like a partner. And you're interested in like progressing things. So that's what the energy of romance is here for. Okay. This is like, that's the change I feel like is happening. You could be unveiling this. You could be, coming out of your shell. Okay. Especially like if you've been in solitude, you could be coming out of your shell because you could be telling this person that you want to give to this. It's like you're that's why the energy of romance is here. It's not, you're not telling this person that it's done. Okay. You're telling this person that you want to change things around. You want to transform everything. Okay, you want to transform maybe how you've been handling things. Because if you've been in solitude, okay, look was right behind solitude. Offer, okay, offer for union is right behind that. Okay, Five of Coins and a Chariot. The Five of Coins energy can be an energy of lack, energy of feeling like you're missing out or you don't have, or like loneliness, emptiness, okay, and wanting to like move away from that energy. Okay, so this is what you're gonna expect expect next. It is a weekend message though, but it's what you can expect next. All right, maybe communication about a transformation. Either you communicating it or you're getting this communication that's about equal give and take, dropping the ego. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. You saw what the message said. If you can't talk to the person, write it, whatever you gotta do. But vice versa. Then maybe they're gonna send you a letter. I don't know. Only apply if it fits. Hey, sweet Jen. Thank you. I appreciate your kind words. Says congratulations. I'm happy for your channel. Thank you so much. We're growing. So here we go. Gemini. Gemini season's coming. We're going to do one oracle for Gemini because I was definitely about to do this. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. We're going to respect other people's birthday. All right. For Gemini spirit, what can Gemini expect next? Oh, shit. What can Gemini expect next? I confirmed something for you. I confirmed something for you. All right. What can Gemini expect next? All right, Gemini. It says, ooh, almost left it. It's time to take action. All right. New moon in Aries energy. So a lot of new moon energy. We just had a full moon in Scorpio. Okay. There's a lot of new things happening. Okay. And this new moon in Aries says it is time to take action on something, Gemini. So let's see what it is. All right. New moon in Aries says, the flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there is something you want to happen in your life. Take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is a time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first zodiac sign, but you're well on your way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for. But the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution, don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people as well as you charge towards your goals. Okay. You'll create much better karma for yourself. All right. So time to take action on something, Gemini. Let's see. What is this about? What can you expect next? What can Gemini expect next, Spirit? Why is it's time to take action here for Gemini? Okay. Thank you so much, Amanda. I appreciate that. All right. What can Gemini expect next? What can Gemini expect next, Spirit? It's time to take action. Ooh. Alone, winter. Okay, so it says abandoned, lonely, lost. The divine is with you. Okay, so if you feel abandoned, lonely, or lost, Gemini, Spirit is like the divine is with you. You're not lonely, you're not lost. Okay, because of winter, you feel out in the cold. Your answers arrive in winter. Hidden path. So if you feel out in the cold, Gemini, what's coming up right behind that is there's a hidden path. Okay, so maybe that's what's next. Maybe you're about to find out about a hidden path. No, let's clarify it. For Gemini Spirit. Okay, you might not trust it though. Yeah, you might not trust it. You might not trust it. You might not think that you're ready. Okay, you might not feel it's the right time. Yeah, you don't trust it. Okay. All right. Why is it's time to take action here for Gemini? The Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, Justice, and the Chariot. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. All right. So maybe this can have something to do with work, but the Eight of Pentacles is about work and effort. Okay, so someone could be like putting forth effort towards you, maybe coming towards you, being more romantically expressive. Okay, with the Knight of Cups energy. But Justice and the Chariot, two major arcana, this could be saying, no, this is justice. You can move forward with it. Okay, but you might not trust it. You might feel like, no, I don't, no. Okay, with the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom, maybe you're focused on your money. Okay, and this is more so like here today, gone tomorrow. The Ace of Wands energy is it's exciting, but you feel like you might feel like it's more here today, gone tomorrow. And it's because with the King of Swords and the Two of Swords, maybe you haven't even heard from this person. Maybe you haven't even talked to this person. Okay. Yeah, maybe you haven't, All right. Why is it's time to take action here for Gemini? As what Gemini can expect next. The Emperor and the Two of Cups. Someone is trying to like step up in a connection, okay, with you. Maybe to like have something solid, something real, Ace of Pentacles. But you're questioning someone's motive or actions. You're questioning. My food is here. One moment. Sorry, y'all. I had to order my dinner before I started the video. My bad. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so someone's trying to like step up and put in like effort, the Eight of Pentacles energy here, right? Trying to step up in the union, okay? Step up to have a union. Why is it time to take action here for Gemini? Yeah, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. You're not sure. Okay. But with the Ace of Pentacles energy coming in right underneath the Justice, like this new beginning is justice for meaning it's good, it's balanced, it's fair. Okay. Yeah. Whatever action, romantic action or action of love that's being taken is definitely for union. Someone is trying to like step up and put in more effort, put in more work to move things forward, to maybe make things right or do things right. But you're questioning it with the Seven of Cups. You could be questioning if it's right. Maybe because you've been like alone, maybe like to yourself. Okay. Maybe feeling like, out in the cold, but like there's a hidden path right behind that. It's like, okay. Okay. Someone's actions, King of Wands energy. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone's actions could have caused an ending to a connection that you might have been in with them. Death energy in the Lovers. Okay. So someone's actions could have ended a connection. That's how you read it, tarot. Someone's actions could have ended death energy, a union, partnership, a connection, the Lovers. And with the Six of Wands energy, it's like they want your attention. Maybe they're coming back for your attention or they're giving you attention. Okay. Yeah. And you're like, hold this sauce. That's what you're giving. You're like, pause. Like, I don't know. The spirit's like it's time to take action, Gemini. Clarify the Chariot. The Chariot is movement forward, generally in a positive direction. But where's the Chariot going for Gemini spirit? Where's the Chariot going for Gemini spirit? Oh, shoot, honey, I too. The Six of Cups and the Magician with the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom. Seven of Swords. You don't trust this person because of the past. You don't trust the Seven of Swords kind of flipped on the floor. It's like, but you don't trust this person because you may be still thinking about the past, memories of the past, Six of Cups energy, and the Chariot. Someone could be saying, like, let's move on from the past. Move past whatever was created in the past, and you're questioning it. Okay. You're looking at it like, I don't know. I don't know. You're focusing more on yourself right now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, someone could be like communicating the action they plan to take to maybe do things differently, but you're kind of stuck on whether you should like wait and entertain it or just close out the cycle. Okay, you're conflicted. Well, that's what you can expect next, Gemini. Moving on to Cancer. Cancer. All right. Hey, Ani. Welcome to the inner circle. It's for Cancer. All right. For Cancer spirit, what can Cancer expect next? Yeah. What do you need to release? Okay, so Spirit's like, well, before we can give you your next, what do you need to release? Because like, I don't know. Spirit's like, what do you need to release? All right. That's the waning moon. Let's see. All right. The waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked. for better or worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle. So, what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. Okay, let's see why. Let's see why. What can you expect next, Cancer? Ooh. What can Cancer expect next? Someone could be like, if you had a pause with someone romantically, they can be like really regretting that. Okay, maybe they're watching you on social media and stuff, and they want to change things with you. Yeah. Yeah. Spirit's like, receive, and maybe like, I don't want to receive it. And Spirit's like, well, what do you need to release in order to receive it? It's like, I don't know. For Cancer Spirit, oh no, that's the wrong way. For Cancer Spirit, why is this message here for Cancer? What can Cancer expect next? Hidden path. Could be done for Gemini. It says detour, slow down, explore, go in a new direction. Okay? It's time to go in a new direction. But that's fear. It's fear there. It's the fear card on the bottom. Okay? It says darkness, hesitation, insecurity. Know that you are protected. Spirit's like, we wouldn't put you in a trick bag. We know what you just dealt with, We wouldn't put you in a trick bag. Especially with sacred space right here. It says altar, prayer, candles, commune with your own divinity. This is the bottom of the deck is like past energy, the because, the why. You've communed with your divinity. Okay. You've taken time to yourself, right? And now Spirit has put a hidden path in place for you and you're afraid. The fear card. Okay. Spirit's like, well, what do you need to release to stop being so afraid? Okay. Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about, right? Because it's time to let it go. Life goes in cycles. Whatever situation didn't work out, wasn't supposed to. Learn the lesson, move on. We don't stay in the same lesson forever. Okay? You have to grow and expand, right? It's like if you pass the ninth grade, they still keep you in the ninth grade. It's like, what's the point of being in school? Right? You're still stuck in the ninth grade, right? Like, well, I already passed the ninth grade, but they won't let me go in the 10th grade because I'm stuck in this cycle. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. Let's see. What can you expect next, Cancer? What can you, see? The Eight of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords. Mm-hmm. All right. The Three of Wands energy is about delays, okay? It's about waiting for your ships to come in. Maybe it's been a while, okay? Maybe something has been delayed, okay? The King of Pentacles, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You could have been waiting for someone, okay? And maybe Seven of Swords energy and Ace of Swords, maybe there was someone else in the mix with the Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, but with the Ace of Swords energy and the Five of Cups, maybe you're going to get the truth about something you didn't know, okay? Maybe the truth about something that was very disappointing, okay? With the Three of Pentacles energy, so that you can get through it, so that you can work through it, talk about it, get on the same page, compromise, rebuild after it, okay? Why is this a message for Cancer? What can Cancer expect next? I don't like how that came out. What can Cancer expect next, Spirit? The Chariot, no, I'm sorry, the Magician and the Ten of Pentacles. The Lovers on the bottom and the Six of Wands. Okay, Cancer, don't be mad at me, okay? But you may be afraid of this hidden path or this detour that is coming through for you, but it is something that you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for maybe this person, maybe someone else has been kind of like tying things up, holding things up, making things complicated. Maybe there was other energy going on behind the scenes you didn't know about it, Seven of Swords energy, but you're going to get the clarity that you need to know if you truly understand what's going on. Okay, whatever you've been waiting for, you manifested it. Okay, you called it in. Okay, when you commune with your divinity and talk to your angels and ancestors. Okay, all right. This person's coming in, right? What can Cancer expect next? What can Cancer expect next? This is what you've been waiting for. Listen, and Six of Pentacles, and it's coming in. It's coming in. But with the Nine of Swords energy and the Hierophant, it's okay. How can I say it? I don't know how to say it, but it's like asking for something for Christmas, and then when you get it, you're like, oh no, I don't know if I can. I don't know. No, but you asked for it. You manifested it. You were waiting for this, and now you're stressing out about it. Maybe this person's telling you how attracted they are to you, how proud they are of you, and you're just like, I don't trust them. I don't know their motives. You've been waiting for this person. It's like you've been waiting for this person. They're coming in. They're giving you exactly what you manifested or wanted, and you're like suspicious of it. Yeah. They could be apologizing about a third party, apologizing for maybe a third party situation. They could be saying that they're ready, that they don't want, superficial relationships anymore, that they want to make something real or whatever, but you're questioning the hell of it. So what you can expect next, Cancer, is something you've been waiting for. It's something you've manifested. Like, it's going to be something real with a masculine. I don't see anything other than partnership. It's someone that feels like very confident in being able to give you this. They want you to do this. It's a detour. It's a new direction, but it's not new because it's something you've been waiting for. It's just detour from what maybe you just experienced. But yeah. All right. Moving on to who's next? Leo. Hey, Taryn. Welcome to the Healing Circle. I'm looking at my phone for because sometimes Facebook shows on this platform, sometimes it doesn't, and that's how it be. If anybody knows, I got me some Tropicana. I can't wait to eat it. I've been wanting Tropicana for like 2 weeks. I've been wanting Tropicana for like 2 weeks. I can't wait to eat it. All right, this is for Leo spirit. For Leo. If you were thinking to yourself like, oh, I need to eat something, what should I get? Some Caribbean food. So Caribbean food. Leo. Yeah. Here we go. You can expect, it says, work through your fears, Leo. Okay. New moon again in Scorpio. Okay. Still we getting new energy. New moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. Work through your fears. Okay. Where's the book? Oh, yeah. So, Leo, work through your fears. Yeah. You have new energy here. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then it's time for you to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of a drought. And emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is the sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Okay? So, let's see what can Scorpio No, Leo. Expect. I say Scorpio. What can Leo expect? Could be done for Scorpio. Next. What can Leo expect next? Ooh, I like it. Okay. So, solitude, right? Retreat, introspection, silence, go deep within yourself. Okay. So, if you've been in solitude, maybe kind of to yourself, it says fall, changes in the air. Your answers arrive in fall. Now, it could happen in Scorpio season. Okay. Maybe some answers came to you last Scorpio season, fall time, right? But with changes in the air here, if you've been in solitude, there's a change. Okay. Because yes, the answer to your question is yes. All right. Destruction. Tower moment, unexpected change, new opportunities. Yes, maybe there's a new opportunity because of travel, movement, meeting, adventure. Be ready for new experiences. Told you. Okay, you could be if you've been experiencing a drought right now, okay, because you've been in solitude, there's a change in the air. You might be getting a whole lot of action. Okay, very soon. Okay, very soon. Let's see. Yes, to new. Okay, because there's something new here. There's some movement happening. Okay, you can be going on an adventure. You could be meeting someone new, right? It feels like you could be meeting or just get ready for new experiences. That's what's next, Leo. Okay, maybe you're gonna meet someone on travel, right? In the fall. I don't know. Maybe last fall. Work through your fears. Why is this here for Leo? As what Leo can expect next. Judgment and the Fool. Spirit wants you to just go. Just jump. Take the leap. Take the leap. Okay. 6 of Wands right behind it. It will work out. It's going to be successful. It's exactly what you wanted. When it come through, when the opportunity come through, just take the leap. Make the judgment. Go. Go. Okay. Step out on faith. You better not be messing up my stuff, Messy. Uh-oh. Yeah. Spirit wants you to change your perspective when it comes to solid commitments. Okay, the Hangman energy and the Ten of Pentacles is like changing your perspective when it comes to like what a marriage looks like, what a long-term commitment looks like, what a union looks like with the Two of Cups energy. Listen more to your intuition versus like maybe like your perspective of how things are supposed to look, So that I feel like that's important for you, Leo. Why are these messages here for Leo? Why are these messages here for Leo? Come on, bro. All right. The Knave of Cups, flipped out. Okay, maybe you feel like someone. Okay, if this is someone that you already know, right? Maybe you feel like someone has not apologized for their foolishness because the fool's on the bottom is like you haven't apologized for the stuff that you have done, or. All right, you have the King of Cups could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. This could be someone that wants to revisit things. Okay. Maybe someone that has been in solitude or you have been in solitude from, with the King of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. If there's a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, this person could be choosing to go in a different direction. Maybe like choosing something that's more like here today, gone tomorrow. It's like, but you want something more long term. All right, let me keep going. For Leo, what can Leo expect next, Spirit? Right. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, 5 of Wands. All right, so someone definitely wants to like bring peace to a conflict. Okay. So it's bringing peace to maybe a conflict. Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. This could have something to do with like work. This could have something to do with like your stability, Four of Wands. But it brings peace to a conflict. Six of Cups. A past offer. Working on, okay. This can be someone that wants to bring peace to a conflict and actually work on making something more stable or work on a relationship with you. Yeah, they want to heal the broken heart. Okay, the star energy and the Three of Swords is like heal your broken heart. Okay, because maybe they regret Five of Cups energy, like whatever they might have done or whatever might have transpired to hurt you. Okay, so whatever is happening is to balance things out, is to heal your broken heart, to get on the same page, to work things out. Mm-hmm. Maybe someone's seeing their actions differently now. Maybe their perspective on what they did is changing now. For Leo spirit. Jeez Louise. The Queen of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Strength card. Eight of Wands on the bottom. Okay. All right. It's a lot of cards, so I gotta go through it. And they gotta be evened out. I don't like when it's not evened out. All right. Go. All right, here we go. All right. Someone wants to revisit things. Okay. Someone that broke your heart. Could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. Someone that has some regrets maybe about how things went between the two of you. Someone that wants to balance things out with you. Maybe they feel like, it's like a lot of like playing games, tit for tat, interference. Yeah, there's someone that wants to repair things with you. Repair what could be causing any type of resistance to you guys moving things forward with the Eight of Wands energy. Okay, because the Eight of Swords energy and the Lovers. Maybe someone felt or feels like kind of stuck in their head when it comes to this decision because of someone else. Could be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Maybe you feel like kind of stuck in your head about making this decision or even revisiting this because of that. The spirits like work through your fears. If you've been in solitude, there's a change. The spirits like, yeah, say yes to this change. Say yes to this unexpected change, this new opportunity. Don't touch my stuff, Messy. Okay. So with the Eight of Wands on the bottom, there's communication. I feel like that's what you can expect next. Communication that brings things into balance with you. Temperance and the Queen of Wands is the energy that's right in the middle. Okay. So that's the core of it. But you're questioning because of all like probably like manipulation, lying, conflict, BS. You're like, I don't know. But work through your fears, Leo. All right, moving on to who's next? Hey, Solomon. Moving on to Virgo. Hit that like button, y'all. Weekend energy. What can you expect next? We are using the Moonology deck because we just had a full moon this week. Okay. And so far, we've been getting a lot of new moon energy. So that's like what's coming after the full moon. Full moons close out cycles. New moons open up new cycles. Okay. So let's see what's new happening after this full moon. All right. For Virgo spirit. New for Virgo. Oh, what's next for Virgo? believe in the impossible. Okay? Spirit wants you to believe in the impossible. This is blue moon energy. So it's like once in a blue moon type energy. Like, all right. Here we go. Oh, shoot. Believe in the impossible. I feel like I need to cut it like. All right. Here we go. As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon, and in other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance, and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you felt like you are hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. Whatever you are asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. All right. Something one off is going to happen. Which deck do I want to use? This one. All right. Could be something with your creativity. Maybe you've been getting like intuitive downloads about it. Okay. Soulmate. There could be someone that's coming to help or assist you. Maybe you're awakening to the opportunity. Yeah. Maybe you knew intuitively that it was coming. All right. Why is believing the impossible here for Virgo? Loss. Feminine. Okay. Loss of self and identity. Discover your true self again. Okay. So you might have lost yourself, lost your identity, lost your true self. Okay. Because of feminine. Your divine feminine, you, seeking your twin or soulmate, split energy, denial. Okay. So you might feel like you lost yourself. Okay. With the feminine energy on the bottom. Maybe you've been kind of like split in your energy. Maybe this is something you've been kind of like denying, like, no, I'm good. But everybody like, no, you're not. Okay. Maybe you feel like you're all over the place. This can be you feeling like you've lost yourself because of a feminine. All right. All right. Well, why is believing the impossible here for Virgo? All right. The Knave of Wands is someone communicating the action they plan to take, right? And the Knight of Wands is them actually doing it. That's right. Why you like, what? With the Four of Cups energy and the Three of Wands, maybe you let something go because you were like, push something away because you were like, I'm not waiting for it anymore. Let's see. I don't know. Why is believing the impossible here for Virgo? Let's see. The Lovers, Gemini energy, but this is a connection, all right? With the Hangman energy and the Knight of Cups, maybe someone is changing their perspective. Knight of Cups energy is them, being more romantically expressive, coming in, maybe like trying to like take you out, do something like, going, the Two of Cups energy is like doing things in pairs. So they can be like, let's do this together, let's do that together. It's like someone is like coming at you differently, all right? Why is Blue Moon here? Believing the impossible. Okay. The Five of Coins, Tower, the Devil, and the Strength card. With the Queen of Cups on the bottom. Six of Coins, the Wheel of Fortune. It's an odd number needed. One more. Okay. Four of Coins. All right. So you might feel like you lost yourself because of a feminine, or you lost a piece of yourself if you are a feminine. All right. Maybe in a unhealthy connection with the Devil energy and the Lovers. Okay. All right. So with the 5 of Coins energy and the Strength card, you've been maybe like pushing away anything, that could make you feel that energy again. 5 of Coins energy is the energy of lack. So it's like, feeling an energy of loss. You're pushing away anything or resisting anything that could maybe like bring back that energy. Okay. But with the Tower energy and the 4 of Pentacles, this is like Tower to the holding back or holding on to. Okay. Because with the Page of Cups energy and the Queen of Swords, someone could be apologizing for being so distant. They could be apologizing for being a bitch. And you might be like, what? I'm serious. The Queen of Swords could be a bitch, right? So someone could be like apologizing for being that. And maybe be like, this is like, I never would have thought. Okay, well, yeah, believe in the impossible. Okay. Maybe someone's been thinking about you. Okay, thinking about maybe how you guys aren't speaking or something like that. Yeah. And how maybe like they want something more like solid, more long term. Okay, this can be the masculine that's looking at something more long term, right? And they're like ready, okay, ready to like give you something, or present an offer to you, and you're like surprised maybe. This is what they're thinking about, at least. Hey, Sherry. All right. Why is believing the impossible here? Yeah, see? Ooh, see? The Queen of Coins, that's your energy, Virgo. The 6 of Wands, that's about recognition. And the Star, this is someone that's telling you that you are what they want. Okay, with the Fool energy on the bottom, it's like, I'm ready to take that leap. You're what I want. You see, and you're like, what? It's like, you're what I want. You're exactly what I want. Mm-hmm. So, you might not believe it, but believe in the impossible. That's what you can expect next, further. You know what I want? All right. Sherry, how you doing, girl? I feel like if you make a devil eggs for Brittany cookout, you should make some for a Gemini party too. Make some devil eggs for our party. She probably like, oh Lord. All right. Hey, Pink. See, you online, you should have been here and we could have had something. But then when we get together, we drink and we try and lose weight for next month. So we don't need to be drinking. But I want to drink right now. I want to drink right now. I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry. I'm probably like, damn it, I wasn't even thinking about it. I know. Sorry. Okay. All right. Libra. We'll see what you can expect next. Using the Moonology deck. What can Libra expect next, Spirit? What can Libra expect next? All right. Libra. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. So the mutable moon energy is about being flexible, okay? Because nothing is yet set in stone. All right. Look at it later. All right, so let's see what that energy is about. Libra, the spirit is saying nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon, so be flexible. Maybe you're not very flexible because I just looked at the fixed moon energy. It says, but okay. Mutable is all about change, shape shifting, even. That something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, then that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there's also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should still stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is yet set in stone. So let's see. Things can still be maneuvering. So what can you expect next, Libra? If you don't like the current state of things, that's good. You can still change it then. You can still influence it. Nothing is yet set in stone. Why is this the message for Libra as what Libra can expect next? See? Spirit says balance. Okay. Yin and yang, darkness and light, stay centered in your higher self. Fall, changes in the air. Your answers arrive in fall. Spring, your love is blooming. Your answers arrive in spring. Okay. So maybe in the spring, your love blooms. Okay. And then by the fall, things change because of marriage, legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, and societal contract, ego, separation. Okay. So maybe ego caused separation, but maybe with marriage on the bottom, things get a little bit more committed. Doesn't mean you're going to get married, but it does say, some type of like commitment or societal contract or marital bond. All right. For Libra spirit. Yeah. Someone that was maybe going back and forth wants to heal or repair things. Okay. Because they have very deep emotion for you. All right. They want to give to you. Nothing is yet set in stone. All right. What can Libra expect next, spirit? Why is this message here? Justice. That's your energy, Libra. Okay. Communication is coming with the Eight of Wands energy. What's that? Ooh, an offer maybe. Kind of sticking out. So communication of maybe an offer. Okay. Whatever this communication is, it is your justice. All right. So if things aren't going the best right now, it's not over yet. There's still opportunity for things to change around. Nothing's yet set in stone. Okay. You're getting your justice in this communication that's coming through. Okay. With the Empress energy, that's your energy. And the Hierophant on the bottom. Someone could be seeing you as an Empress and wanting maybe to commit. Okay. Why is nothing is yet set in stone here for Libra? Okay. All right, we go. The Seven of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Death energy. Okay. So you're getting your justice, but with the Seven of Swords energy, you may not trust it. Okay. Because of maybe whatever might have occurred in the past. Okay. Because past memories, past experiences, past energy. Okay. Maybe you've been waiting on this communication. You've been waiting on things to move forward. You've been waiting on some type of movement, maybe. Yeah, in the past. And maybe things ended because you were like done waiting. Maybe someone was dishonest with you. Okay. But you're getting like just communication because if someone was dishonest with you, things ended in the past. And you've been waiting on this communication with the Five of Swords energy and the Queen of Cups. You might feel like this person played games with you. Nothing's yet set in stone. Why is this here for Libra? Queen of Pentacles in the Chariot. Okay. So someone sees you as someone that they can grow with, someone that they can create stability with, and they want to move forward. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles in the Chariot, someone's seeing you as like wifey material. Okay. Seeing you as a stable feminine partner. Okay. Yeah. And this could be like the communication you've been kind of like waiting on. Okay. With the Empress on the bottom, the Empress energy is your energy, but I feel like you don't want to be played again. So it's like you are kind of questioning what you're hearing. Oh, it's a lot of energy, yo. It's a lot of energy. All right. The Four of Swords, the Hangman, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Because I just said I like my decks even. All right. So you're getting justice for something that ended. This is on someone that wants to move on from the past. Okay. Maybe they've been like, looking at how to heal things or repair things with you. They could be communicating that they're seeing things differently or they see things from a different perspective when it comes to you. Mm-hmm. Two of Wands energy is them choosing a path, choosing to maybe have a solid new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so you're getting justice for something that might have ended, especially if someone was dishonest. What's the Seven of Swords energy? Because the Seven of Swords energy over the Queen of Pentacles is like maybe someone has a hidden agenda. I don't know. Maybe you feel like they do. What's the Seven of Swords energy? Three of Pentacles. You're not with the Nine of Wands. You're not sure if you can work things out with this person. Maybe because of what you've been through or what you've experienced with them. But Spirit's like nothing's yet set in stone. Okay. You can move on from the past. Maybe it's the time to like look at how can we heal things, how can we repair it, because whatever communication is coming through is because someone is changing their perspective. Okay. But this is someone that you might feel like abandoned you or neglected you in a way. But this can also be an energy of like missing you. Five of Pentacles for Libra. Five of Pentacles for Libra. Nine of Cups. Yeah, they miss you. So nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, you might feel like it's over. No. Okay, there's an opportunity for balance here. Changes in the air. Your love is blooming. Voila. Here we go. 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 That's what you can expect next, Libra. Moving on to Scorpio. All right. For Scorpio spirit, what can Scorpio expect next? Now, Scorpio, let's see. What can you expect next? If the reading doesn't resonate, don't try to make it. What can Scorpio expect next? I feel like that light is so good. Let me see if I can change the light. Moment. Is that better? Probably not. It's better for me. That light was bright. Okay. All right, for Scorpio. For Scorpio spirit. Okay. You get the end of a tough cycle approaches. You see that? Excuse me. The end of a tough cycle approaches, Scorpio. All right. Here you go. Full moon in Capricorn. So this is actually the first full moon energy we got. Excuse me. Sorry. Here you go. I'm sorry. How hard are you willing to work for what you want. This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you are wondering if you should stay in your current job or leave, this card could be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. Can't act like it don't need to be prioritized. Okay? Can't act like the problem ain't there. You gotta do something about it. Okay. The end of a tough cycle approaches, but it requires a little effort from you, Scorpio. All right. Why is this what Scorpio can expect next, Spirit? Ooh, big goals. See, Spirit's like, how ambitious are you? Okay, it says career, business, success. Claim your place in the world. Okay, so this is about big goals. Because of forgive, tranquility, peaceful mind and heart, freedom from the past. You could be getting freedom from the past. Maybe you are I don't know, feeling peace in your mind and in your heart. Maybe, you are finally letting something in the past go. Okay. And yeah, maybe it's the opportunity for you big goals. I don't know. For Scorpio, Spirit. For Scorpio. What can Scorpio expect next? Okay. Because if something's going on with work, okay, with this big goals energy, with your success, there could be an opportunity for tranquility. Okay. I don't know. What can Scorpio expect next? The end of a tough cycle approaches. For Scorpio. The Ace of Wands. And the Knight of Wands. Okay. There's an opportunity. Ace of Wands. Okay. But you got to take action. Tower. Didn't we talk about that in the beginning? It's like, okay, opportunities are being, brought to you, but you got to do something about it. You can't just sit there and act like it don't need to be addressed. Okay. You got to go towards it. There's an opportunity. Ace of Wands. But you got to go towards it. Okay. The Moon energy and the Ace of Cups is like you fearing it. You fear new beginnings. Okay. Seven of Cups energy. The Ten of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. You may be like worried about being betrayed. You may be worried about it like going wrong. Okay. Maybe making the wrong choice. You fear maybe being done wrong. Okay. But there's a new beginning here and Spirit's like you're ready for it. This new beginning could even maybe give you a lot of financial stability. Okay. With the World energy and the Six of Cups, you got to end a cycle from your past. Something has to close out. Okay. This could be with a group of people, Three of Cups energy. Could be with a third party, right? But it's someone that is something, is an entity that is sabotaging things. You have to take control of the situation, right? You got to take control of it. It's a new opportunity, the Ace of Wands energy. Okay. But you fear being betrayed. You fear like a terrible ending. This could be you overthinking with the Seven of Cups energy. Spirit's like, if you want it, you gotta go after it, though. You can't just, hope and imagine. Spirit's like, you're ready for it. You're ready for more. And then I'm looking at these two cards, like, this card has two birds, right? So this could be like you collaborating with someone. Okay. Again, the Moon card has two wolves, right? Collaborating with someone, but there's like a fear of maybe being betrayed or done wrong. The Spirit's like, you're ready for this. You just have to end something from your past. It literally says freedom from the past. produces the change. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. That was kind of direct and easy. Moving on to Sagittarius. All right. For the Sagittarius, energy's kind of like slowing down, so I'm going to cleanse again. That cat follows me around everywhere. Messy follows me around everywhere. Okay. All right, cleansing the energies, guys, for Sagittarius, and then we're doing Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. This for Sag. Okay. Ready? All right, for Sagittarius spirit, what can Sagittarius expect next? What can Sagittarius expect next, spirit? For Sagittarius, what can Sagittarius expect next? What can Sagittarius expect next, spirit? A new romantic cycle begins. See? A new romantic cycle begins. Let's see what it's about. That's what you can expect next, Sagittarius. A new romantic cycle. New moon in Libra. Could be done for Libra. All right. But it's again new moon after the Scorpio full moon. All right. Give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating or even renegotiating. When the new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you and for someone else. A new relationship could be beginning. And if that's the case, the chances are this is a healthy and well-balanced connection. In anything that you do, pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in business or in your personal life. Libra is a sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever is at the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish. It won't get you anywhere at this time. Okay? So it's about connecting and reconnecting, coming to a compromise, negotiating, like some type of a mutual understanding. Ooh, transformation, perception, and rise above. Okay, so there's a transformation to maybe someone's perception, breakthrough, reinvention. You're ready for the next level. Okay, so a transformation to one's perception, red flags, delusion, perspective. See through your own false beliefs, right? Transformation to someone's perception, rise above, drama, obstacles, pettiness, find the strength to rise. Okay, so there's a transformation to maybe someone's perception of drama. Okay, or maybe their position in the drama. Okay, because awakening, masculine mirroring. So maybe someone is realizing, okay, realization, progress. Your twin is awakening to the connection. Maybe someone that you are connected to is like awakening or realizing something. Okay, there's a transformation to someone's perception because of some drama. Maybe they want to change or rise above the drama. For Sagittarius spirit, why is a new romantic cycle begins here for Sagittarius? Ooh. For Sag. Okay. A new romantic cycle begins for Sagittarius. Why is this the energy of what Sagittarius can expect next? Two of Pentacles and a Shrimp card. Okay, so you can be going back and forth with something right now. Maybe resisting because of it. All right. It could be a judgment with the judgment energy. You're resisting or going back and forth with a judgment. Maybe because with the 9 of Wands energy, you're tired. You're tired of maybe going through trouble or struggle. Okay. You're kind of going back and forth, maybe revisiting something or going back and forth with a judgment because you're tired of like the struggle. It's like with the 6 of Wands energy, you want more. Okay. You feel like you're calling in or manifesting more. Okay. 10 of Swords and the Moon. Yeah, you can be making a decision to kind of maybe end something because you're not sure if you want an offer. You're kind of going back and forth with that, whether you want to make an offer or receive one. Okay, you might be, making a judgment to like just end something. Okay. Yeah, with the 9 of Wands energy in the world, you feel like it's time to like close out a cycle, a tough cycle, right? Yeah, you could be making a judgment to end something that you feel like has been trying or tough, right? The 6 of Pentacles and the Fool. Maybe you see something that's balanced, something that's more equal give and take, okay? Because the card did say that, give and take could well be the answer, right? So you could see something that's maybe like more balanced and you're ready to take that leap with the Fool energy, okay? You're kind of in the energy of I don't want to heal something. Like I don't want to revisit maybe the past. Okay. With the 8 of Wands energy and the Queen of Cups, you could be like communicating this to someone. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. Maybe you feel like you have to like step up to make this decision, like almost like make the tough decisions. Like I gotta do the tough, I gotta make the tough decisions. I gotta do what needs to be done. Let's see. Oh, sorry. What can Sagittarius expect next? What can Sagittarius expect next, Spirit? 10 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're like, enough is enough. Okay. So you're making a judgment or decision to end something because you feel like it's too much. You feel like you're at your wit's end. You want something more balanced, something more fair. And this could be something that you are communicating because you're at your wit's end. All right. With the Wheel of Fortune energy, you feel like it's time. Maybe it's something you've been like suppressing, you've been like holding it in and thinking about it. Okay. You've been thinking about something new. Maybe you feel like, it's going to cause like disappointment. You don't want to hurt someone, but you feel like you just got to step up and just make a decision or at least have the conversation. But maybe this is creating a transformation in someone's perception of what the problem is. Maybe they're awakening to the issues, the obstacles. Because this is an energy of like something has to give. It's like, listen, something has to change. But I feel like you being firm in your judgment is like creating change. So that's what you can expect next, Sagittarius. Moving on to the Capricorn. I was like, what? All right, here you go. Capricorn. Bailey, you got 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. All right, for Capricorn Spirit, what can Capricorn expect next? Now, Capricorn, if the reading doesn't resonate, don't try to make it. We just came off a full moon, so let's see what you can expect next for Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn, you can expect Be bold and make the first move. Okay. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Okay. Now, Capricorn, you are a cardinal sign. So, Spirit wants you to be bold. Make the first move. Go for it. Yeah. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all those things to get to the ideal resolution or position in a situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about a situation, it is a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to step up as a leader. Okay? You might have to just take the lead on it if you want it to change. Okay? Let's see why. Spirit's like, be bold and make the first move. Why is this what Capricorn can expect next? Why is this the energy of what Capricorn can expect next? Spirit wants you to be bold and make the first move. Because maybe you've been in solitude. Oh. Because of maybe you have family and destruction. Bottom of the deck, rise above. Okay, all right. So solitude says retreat, introspection, silence, go deep within yourself, right? Maybe you've been in solitude. Oh, I'm sorry, there's another card there. Family, kids, opinions, judgment, resolve family stress, get support. Okay. Maybe you've been in solitude from family, marriage, legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, and societal contract. And destruction, tower moment, unexpected change, new opportunities. Okay. So maybe you've been in solitude from family, okay? Maybe because of a destruction to a marriage or a commitment or a societal contract. But the bottom of the deck says rise above drama, obstacles, pettiness, find the strength to rise. If you've been maybe in solitude from your family, maybe because of like a destruction to something that was like a commitment in a way, Spirit's like rise above. Maybe that's something that's happening. Okay. But maybe you have to make the first move, okay, to rise above this drama, this pettiness. All right. Why is be bold and make the first move here for Capricorn? Okay. The Hermit, Virgo energy, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Wands, Knave of Coins. Okay. Maybe you've been thinking a lot about some pain or grief or sorrow you might have encountered with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Okay. Yeah. Maybe this person has an offer. Maybe there's an offer on the table. Okay. And it's because with the Page of Swords energy and the Ten of Swords is someone that wants to talk about a betrayal or talk about an ending. It's like, I know I hurt you. I know I betrayed you. Okay. Maybe someone's been thinking a lot about that. Okay. Be bold and make the first move. Why is this here for Capricorn? Yeah. Maybe you've been in solitude from family because of this. Okay. The Devil, Temperance, the Six of Cups on the bottom. All right. So definitely someone's maybe been thinking about the past, thinking about the things that they might have done, thinking about you. Because you are the Devil energy. Maybe wanting to like balance out the pain, the grief, the sorrow from the past. Okay, maybe taking ownership. Okay, especially with the Emperor and the Empress, maybe not seeing your worth or seeing your position in their life. You know, seeing how you are their person, right? Yeah, they're seeing things differently now. Hangman right behind that. Okay. Yeah. Someone that didn't see it in the past, maybe. Be bold and make the first move. Okay. The Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups. 5 cups on the bottom, right? So there does seem to be like an energy of balancing out things with you, and the energy of like success, a successful new beginning, like a successful fresh start. Okay, so maybe someone's been thinking a lot about the grief and they have an offer. This is to balance things out with you and to have a successful fresh start. With the 5 cups energy and the 9 of cups, there's someone that maybe like regrets being selfish. The 9 of cups energy is thinking about myself. Okay, I'm thinking about everything that I want. 10 of cups is I'm thinking about me and my person. Right, 9 of cups is me thinking about myself. So someone regrets being that way. Okay, maybe they're thinking about how they've been, and also like, you know, how they need to mend things with you. This person could be giving you a lot of attention. Maybe they want your attention, but they're making an offer, or there's an offer for a new beginning. Okay. Bottom of the deck, it says rise above. So that's what you can expect next, Capricorn. Moving on to Aquarius. Yes. Aquarius. Do, do, do. All right, Spirit. For Aquarius, what could Aquarius expect next? Yeah, I think that's right. What's going to happen next for Aquarius? You don't need no liquid stuff right now. So 7 minutes till it's time for you to go to bed. Aquarius. Conclusions are within reach. See that? Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. All right. Full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. Aquarius says, full moon eclipse, and just like that, a door slams shut. If you've pulled this card, it suggests that a situation you're asking about has reached a peak, or has just done so. Rewind the tape. Okay, full moon eclipse, and just like that, a door slams shut. If you've pulled this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking about, the situation you're asking is about to reach a peak or has just done so, and things are now out of your hands. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's at the right time. As hard as it might be, forgiving someone for what they did could be the key to resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but it releases it so that you can move on. Okay? All right. Let's see, Ryan. Why is conclusions are within reach here for Aquarius as what's next? Okay. Maybe someone's belief system is changing when it comes to like happiness. You know, maybe they're changing their perception and perspective on things. Yeah. This is journal. It says write, process, contemplate, understand your sacred journey. Okay. And it's because of observe. Why are you calling me? It's because of observe. Okay. Maybe you're observing. Okay. It says social media, fascination, curiosity, watching from a distance. All right. So you could be, someone could be thinking about you, maybe contemplating maybe the past with you because they're watching you, because of observing, watching from a distance. I don't know. Let's see. For Grace. Pink, why would you call me? You clearly see him on live. For Grace, Spirit. Okay. So there is definitely a conclusion that's ending or something. Like there's definitely like conclusions are within reach because like something that could be like suddenly changing. Right. Why is conclusions are within reach here for Aquarius as what's next? Okay. Someone is seeing you as their happily ever after. Okay. With the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Cups, it's like someone is definitely watching you, looking at you from a distance, and like full energy, ready to take that leap. Could be an Aries, right? If someone is like ready to take that leap. The King of Swords on the bottom and the Five of Swords, maybe you're not talking to this person because of an argument. Okay, maybe that's the reason why they're watching from a distance. There's someone that's been like contemplating, maybe like talking to you or something like that. They might feel kind of stuck and restricted on how or can they or if they should. Maybe that's why, you know, there are delays or why things are taking so long. Okay, yeah, they're afraid to talk to you with the moon energy. Maybe afraid to express themselves to you. The Queen of Cups energy on the bottom, maybe to tell you truly how they feel, right? But it's someone that sees like happy ever after with you, watching you from a distance. All right. The Page of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Emperor. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. All right. So definitely someone wants to present you with an offer. All right. They see the happily ever after with you. They're ready to take a leap. There could be a little bit of fear there. Definitely getting double Aries energy. But this is definitely someone that sees something solid with you, something real. They want to come together in like a solid relationship. Maybe they even want to like want you to come and hang out with them, or this someone is like, you know, if they're spending time with you or asking you out, it's because they want more, right? If someone was afraid with the world energy to maybe talk to you, Knight of Swords, they're closing out their cycle of being afraid to talk to you, and they're going to rush in to say something with the Knight of Swords energy. Yep. King of Swords right behind that. They could be apologizing for maybe hiding how they truly felt. Okay. Hiding their emotions. Someone has been contemplating and thinking about you. They have an offer for you. They're ready to step up and take that lead. Closing out the cycle of fear. Fear of the unknown. What are they rushing in and saying with this Knight of Swords energy? It's like someone is just like maybe coming out of nowhere with an offer. Clarify the Knight of Swords energy. The Knight of Swords energy is also like making a concrete decision. This being affirming your decision making. Decisive. Clarify the Knight of Swords energy for Aquarius. Yeah. All right. Eight of Cups. Justice. The Death energy. Two of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles on the bottom. Someone's like, listen, I'm ready to leave the past behind. I see this as the right thing for me. I'm no longer going back and forth. All right. They want to give to this Six of Pentacles. They're like, you know, I see you as a stable feminine energy. Okay. Because you're coming through as the Queen of Swords right here. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there's someone who wants to get, this is what they're communicating to you, but you're not sure. You're not sure. Okay. But Spirit's telling you conclusions are within reach. So it can happen. Last, Pisces. Last but not least, Pisces. All right, Pisces. Let's see. What can you expect next? All right, for Pisces spirit, what can Pisces expect next? Oh, shit. What can Pisces expect next? Okay. Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay. Nothing is yet set in stone. All right. Okay. Let's see what this is about. I think Libra had this energy. Mutable moon. Pisces, are you a mutable sign? I think you are. Okay. Yeah, you are a mutable sign. It says the mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. So this is your energy. Mutable is all about change, shape-shifting even. That something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take this as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of action. Change the outcome. However, there's also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should still stay the course a little longer. Either way, nothing is yet set in stone. Nothing's yet set in stone. Let's see. Why is this here? What can Pisces expect next? What can Pisces expect next? Why is nothing is yet set in stone here for Pisces? Ego, pride, jealousy, self-preservation, walls. Let your guard down, okay? Let your guard down. Okay, ego because of sacred space, altar, prayer, candles, commune with your own divinity, okay? So maybe Spirit wants you to come out of your ego and commune with your divinity, okay? Yes, for Pisces. All right. What can Pisces expect next, Spirit? Why is ego here? But nothing is yet set in stone. Okay. Someone wants to commit to you, okay? With the Hierophant energy and the Queen of Swords, maybe someone wants to commit to you. Okay, maybe there's an opportunity for commitment, but with your back turned to it, you're like, I don't know if I want it. Okay? The Spirit's like, but nothing's yet set in stone. Like, the Love's energy on the bottom is like this connection could actually be very successful if it's revisited with the Judgment energy. Like, you have to make a judgment, but I feel like this like revisiting it. With the Nine of Wands right behind that, I feel like this has been like a struggle. This connection has definitely been a struggle. All right, why is nothing is yet set in stone here for Pisces? Yeah. The Eight of Swords energy and the Knight of Pentacles. You're stuck. You're like, I don't know. Maybe you feel like the situation has held you up. Okay. You have your back turned to committing to this. You're like, I don't know, because the situation might have held me up. You feel like, someone might have played games with you. Ten of Swords energy, you might feel like this is someone that betrayed me. Okay. Yeah. King of Swords. Yeah. And the Four of Wands. This person's like, I want relationship. I want stability. I want something serious. They could be apologizing with the Page of Cups energy. Yeah. someone is like choosing to commit. They want to maybe marry you or be in a relationship with you, make something stable. Yeah, maybe apologizing for a tower that could have happened between the two of you. Communicating action they plan to take to rebuild things, to make things better, to make things right with you. Okay. And maybe your ego is just like, I don't know, but with the Knight of Pentacles energy, maybe it's just like, I feel like you feel like this is like maybe holding you up. Because you're still like in your head, maybe about the betrayal. Okay. Maybe you've been, really kind of like honing in on that. But Spirit might want you to change your perspective about when people walk away from you. If people walk away from you, it doesn't necessarily mean that they walk away from you because they shouldn't be in your life. Sometimes people walk away from you so that they can repair things about themselves. The star energy and the devil energy is like you, like maybe like changing or healing some like unhealthy habits of yours, or you changing like a whole, like you're addressing some things about yourself, so like my spirit could be saying like change your perspective when it comes to like if someone walks out of your life, okay, or if someone leaves your life, okay, they might leave your life for a moment, but it could be to like make things better. Sometimes you got to separate to come back together. You know how they say if something, if you want something bad enough or something like that, you give it up, and if it comes back as yours, something like that. Okay, you're stuck in your head maybe about a decision when it comes to this person. You're resisting the apology that they're giving, maybe. You definitely have your back turned to the idea of commitment. The Page of Pentacles and Temperance. So this offer is to maybe, close out a cycle with the world. Let's begin a new one. Let's put the past behind us. And offer to like bring things into balance, to compromise, to get on the same page, maybe in a way. There's someone that wants like to create some type of stability with you. They could want to marry you. Maybe they're taking ownership of like whatever the conflict has been or was. Maybe they were just like really focused, or like not focused, or like worried about like really committing or making something long term, where like the whole official piece might have been like scary. No, that was the devil energy. That was the devil energy. And with the Ace of Swords energy, this could be like someone giving you their truth. I feel like someone needed to take time away to like overcome a devil energy. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. It's like the solid new beginning might have been delayed, but it was still a manifestation. It was still there. So don't question it. It might have been delayed, but it's still a manifestation. It was still there. Don't question it. Okay, it's like you're getting the commitment that you wanted. It might have taken a long time, but you're getting it. Okay, and your ego might be causing you to resist it. Okay, Queen of Swords and the Strength energy. You might be like, no, I don't want it. That's your ego. Okay, you have an offer here that you're like kind of stuck in your head about because of you maybe like being at odds with a masculine. But this masculine is trying to balance things out. Okay, trying to balance out maybe the toxicity in the connection, or maybe like their unhealthy view of marriage or relationship, or like long term. Okay, so nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Shug. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button. It's right there. Comment. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Share. Send it to your friends. Post it to social media and subscribe. Let you know when I post. Miss you guys already. Bye. I'm going to eat.